that might actually be a bit more of a contest. It is the home favourites here, the top seeds from Thailand, Jongkopan, Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai taking on China's Li Jing and Luo Shumin of China, 5th seeds. Still those two semi-final spots up for grab in that half of the bracket. The winner of this match will take on either Krasto Ponapa or Li and Shin. That match is going on right now as we speak, and it's coming to its conclusion.
On court 1, women's double, Jongkonpan Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai from Thailand. Versus Li Yijing and Luo Shumin from China. Umpire Sudirman, service judge CHN.
So here come our players then onto court 1. Yesterday, as was in keeping with everything else that was happening, it was not all so straightforward. For the Thais, they had a bit of a struggle yesterday, but they got through. They have beaten this pair before. That was last year at the Canada Open. They won in 2 straight games. So, Jongkopan Kititharakul is 31, 171 centimeters tall, from Chiang Mai, north of Thailand. 10th in the world. They have been higher, this pair, at number 5. That was in December of 2022. They are former Asian champion bronze medalist from last year. Got the gold at the SEA Games in 2017, Southeast Asian Games. Rawinda Prajongjai is 30, 164 centimeters tall, from this city, Bangkok. As a pair, they've won 3 titles together. It's been a while though since their last win, the Oleo Masters here in 2021. Yesterday they took over an hour to beat Keng Shulin and Zhang Ji, losing their first game and then bouncing back afterwards. This is a tougher pair that they face. They last got to a final at the French Open at the end of 2023. Li Jing is 22 and 165 centimeters tall, from the south of China, Guangdong. Currently 23rd in the world, not far away from their best ever ranking. So we could have game on here, really good. A partner also from the south of China, Guangdong province, 21-year-old Luo Shumin, 168 centimeters tall.
Ready to play?
They also had a bye through in the first round, beat Wang Yushun and Liang Qingyi of Chinese Taipei. Sudirman of India is our umpire. By the way, the winners of the other doubles match were Krasto and Ponapa. They will face them in the semis. CHN of Singapore is the service judge. So there's really not that much difference in the rankings, just 13 places. The Chinese pair have made 92 matches together. They've won 62. About 65% win rate there. They won 11 out of 19 matches coming into this tournament. Very similar record with Kititharakul and Prajongjai, won 11 out of 20 this year. 272 wins, 193 losses, 465 matches.
Thailand. And Omalet, Liu Shumen and Li Jing, China. Jongkulpon, Kititharakul to Sukju, Li Jing, Lavo, play.
On court 2, men's double, Min Che Lu and Tang Haiwei from Chinese Taipei.
Well, now start Kititharakul.
One block.
And Mohammed Haikal from Malaysia. Umpire Sydney Carlos. Service judge Wantaya Asiksamanan.
2 love.
Good start here from the Thais. Yesterday we said about how they were pushed by the Chinese pair quite impressively. The Chinese kept at them. It was a tough old match at times, wasn't it? Oh, lovely from Prajongjai at the net. Such an acute angle, no chance of getting to it.
Service over. 2, 3. Service over.
Well wide on that one.
2.
So the Chinese pair not as well known. They have won the German Open this year and were runners-up at the Thailand Masters. It was also played in this Nimibut arena, so they'll at least have some kind of inkling of playing here before. They are playing a Thai pair that obviously very comfortable here as well. Never won it here, but got to the final in 2020. Got to last year's semis. Oh, beautifully done. She got there. Actually, got to give her a lot of credit. Lord just got there, and Ravinda Prajongjai, easy for her to snap up. These guys have not played in the Thailand Open together before. Keeping pace at the moment, that's important. Only a point in it.
5.
And now they're all level after a relatively decent start from the Thais. Kititharakul was keeping the pressure on.
Score 6-5.
Just moving a couple ahead now of their partners, of their opponents, just to keep them at bay. Looked a little static there, the Thais.
7. Late. Service over.
Yeah, again, this pattern continues where the Thais are not allowing the Chinese to take the lead yet.
Well, 9-6.
Points now. But as big a lead as they've had so far, the Thais. Now it's up to 4.
10-6.
19 matches played, 11 wins so far. 11 matches. 11 won, 9 lost, I should say. Struggling now. At the moment, the Thais are on top and have the 5-point lead at the interval here. The first game.
Good one. 20 seconds. Good one. 20 seconds. Respect. 11-6. Play.
Well, they need an improvement here. Lee and Law, who were out in the second round of the Malaysia Open, India Open, first round of the Indonesia Masters.
Play.
They lost to the Yamsaad sisters in the final of the Thailand Masters. They beat the Stoeva sisters in the German Open. So that's a big deal, winning the 300 like that.
12-6.
Now it's really run away from Lee and Law. She immediately pounces on that one, Kititharakul.
13-6.
Chinese not being able to cope at the moment. Well, the crowd is certainly enjoying this at the moment. 8-point lead, but they're also feeding the Thais with shots like that. It's easy to finish off. Well, the lifts and clears are not going high or deep enough. Nine points.
15-6.
Kititharakul and Prajongjai, I don't think they're quite expected. I don't think many people expect it to be this straightforward. Could still be a twist in the tail, but it's unlikely the way this is going at the moment. Here they are on the attack, and even then, compounding it with their own unforced errors. May have to start thinking already about the second game. Finish off here. That's very nicely done. Kititharakul's initial shot on the frontal assault here, and I think it was always only going to be one winner.
17-6.
They're playing very reactively at the moment, Lee and Law. And it would appear that this game is already a bust.
Li Jing, ready to receive.
Again, there's almost a sense of inevitability about some of these matches. Just finishing off how they performed this year. Opening round of the French Open, they had to retire from the All England. Disappointing after a good performance at the German Open. There would have been one of the higher ranked sides pairs there. Well, it has been a steady stream of points.
19-6.
.12, 13 points in a row.
20, game point 6.
I think it's one of the longest streaks I've seen here at the Thailand Open. 14 game points already. Well, that has been one of the more remarkable first games I've seen. It was 7-6 to Kititharakul and Prajongjai, and they just reeled off 14 points in a row against the 5th seeds. They will need something quite spectacular here, I think, to turn this around. Maybe a change of end would mean a change of fortune. They played that late, that one. That was a very, very good opening stanza from the Thais. 21-6 to Kititharakul and Prajongjai.
Good one, 20 seconds. Good one, 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
Now let's see if there's been an improvement of sorts for Lee and Law. I mean, the bar's not particularly high, is it? They'll need something. Special, you feel, the way that the Thais played, the way they played, didn't. Subpar, really. Long rally to get us going here. Thais continue. 15 points in a row. My word, that is something. I'm trying to think of the longest streak I've seen before this. To keep this going.
Service over, 1-0.
Finally they break that run here, the Chinese. 15 points, only lasts for 1 point though.
2-1.
They've really been on top of things, and I think it's a good reaction here. That just topples over. They'll take anything they can get right now, the Chinese.
Service over. 2-3. Service over. 4-2.
Pretty comfortable second game already for Kititharakul and Prajongjai. Not to say that they are running away with it just yet. No, they lead by 3.
5-2.
Well, the onslaught continues from the ties at the moment. Rallies might have been a little bit longer here, but they're not able to contain them at all, the Chinese. It's kind of worrying, isn't it?
Service over. 3-6.
Let's see if they can embark upon a run themselves and break the momentum. They haven't been able to get simultaneous points. Oh, that was, I think, probably a bit of a miss hit there from Prajongjai. It's the first time they've had consecutive points, the Chinese. Since they went 5-all in the previous game. And, that's when they got 2 consecutive points back then. They are closing in a little bit on the ties. 3 in a row now. They haven't had 3 in this match, period. This is their best run of the match. And they're only a point behind now. Is there an issue here? No, just a bit of bandaging for Lee. She's okay.
5-6.
Going out anyway. That's all going their way all of a sudden. 4 in a row. Tumbles over the net. They will take that. Remember, the ties were in a very good position at 6-2. All of a sudden they've just started putting on a little run of their own, the Chinese players. I did say they needed something. They needed this is the turning point for them. Let's see. And for the first time in this match, they have taken the lead after a 5-point run. This is a vast improvement on where they were a short while ago. This has been brilliant. Quite the turnaround. Now, it was around this point that the ties just suddenly accelerated. It was at 7-6. They would really love that now, just to put this to bed the fight back. That might be going out as well. It's gone long. Are they going to challenge that? Are they saying it's a fault? No touch anyway. The players are claiming.
9-6.
7 points in a row. Much, much better. It's a sea change from the Chinese all of a sudden. Thai seemingly unable to stop this run at the moment. Just how the Chinese were unable to in the previous game. Finally it comes to an end, and we now have enough points to constitute a game, meaning it's been 30 points since the Thais embarked on that tremendous run from the previous game. It's 21-9 in their favor. Enough to constitute a game, but that's how one-sided it's been. So the Chinese have turned it around quite nicely, you've got to say.
10-7.
They're now embarking upon a run of their own. They've won 8 of the last 9 points. Not great flick serve, that one.
Service over. 8-10.
Well long there. And with the drift just behind them as well, that is always going to carry Luo.
10.
With their record in quarterfinals, Luo and Lee, they played in 9, won just 3 of the 9.
Service over. 11-9.
They are leading here at the interval, 11-9 in the second game. But they were very much outplayed in the first, so still in the balance this match.
Good one. 20 seconds. Good one. 20 seconds. 11-9. Play. Service over. 10-11.
The Thais now catching up. level.
11 all.
They've won 25 of the last 36 points. Just to give you some context, that is still a tremendous run. And they're now back in front again after a brief lead for the Chinese. But that's well placed into the corner. Yuan Li, as I said, 9 quarterfinals on the World Tour. They've won just 3 of those 9, but they have won their last 2, the German Open and the Thai Masters. Still sort of finding their feet in that regard. Only ties they've met in quarterfinals is this very pair at the Canada Open last year, which we know the ties won.
14-12.
So still relatively inexperienced in that sense. Steps in quickly, Kititharakul, but Prajongjai can't get it back.
Service over. 13-14.
In terms of quarterfinals for the ties, they've played a lot. They have a slight losing record, 36 wins, 37 defeats. So they have won 3 of their last 4. Oh, they're somehow keeping it alive, Chinese, but not for long.
Service over. 15-13. Play.
They saw that space, that gap, and exploited it. Nicely done by Lee.
14-15. Jumper point, ready to receive.
Big roar from the crowd. They're happy with this. They don't want this to go to a third.
16-14. Yeah. Prajongjai. Thank you. 16-14.
Bit more tense, isn't it, this one, compared to where we were in the first game. But that may be eased just a little now with a 3-point lead.
17-14.
Against Chinese pairs, they know they haven't got a fantastic record, the Thais. At quarterfinal level, they've only won 6 of 17 encounters, though they have won their last 2, including one against this pair. Canada Open.
15-17.
And overall, against Chinese pairs, their record is 21 wins, 52 defeats. Lost their last 2 matches against Chinese pairings. Sorry, they won their last one yesterday, but before that they lost 2 before.
18-15.
Quite happy with this. One of those losses, by the way, was a retirement against Country Liang and Zhongqing, and they sort of avenged that yesterday by beating them in 3. 3 points to finish this off. Still in this Lian Luo.
Service over. 16-18. 6 over. 6 over. Yep.
That's good.
Service over. 19-16.
Well, it's been overall pretty good for them, isn't it? Got to say, they've not struggled as much today, the Thais. So of course, there's still a concern
17,
here.
19.
They just want to finish this off if they can. Don't want to take any chances. We've seen comebacks before here. Only a point in it.
18, 19. Shuffle. Yeah.
Well, could start getting a little bit tense. Put themselves onto match point here. That one just a little. Can they get there? No, they can't.
19 all.
Chinese are hanging in.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's a stark contrast to where we were in the last game, and Chinese might feel, well,
Play.
we would do something, won't we? Tense moment here. Now, could the Chinese put themselves on the game point? setting themselves up here.
20, match point 19. Play.
Big moment. Match point. Saved it now. Lian Law. We saw some big comebacks earlier. Supanida was the last one here against Tunjung on court 1 earlier today, after Tunjung was cruising it. Is this going to be a similar story? And that one went down to the wire. 22-20, 22-20. Supanida won the last 2 games. They should finish this off now, and they do. A second match point for Kititharakul and Prajongjai. It's been much better second game, isn't it? As far as the Chinese are concerned, they're still not out of it. They've got to survive this one though. At times. This should finish it here. Kititharakul puts some finishing touches on. Well, Lian Law were completely outplayed in the first game. Set credit that they came bouncing back, put on a superb run. They were 2-6 down and then had 7 points in a row to start turning it around. But then the ties came alive again. They got tighter as the match progressed, just towards the end. But they did the business, just about.
Match won by...
Turned out to be a fairly tight affair, right at the very end.
21-6.
But they'll be relieved.
22-20.
19-16 they were leading the ties. For the last 7 points scored by Lian Law, but not quite enough. And that's 2 Chinese pairs in a row that they've beaten. And they'll be delighted by that. They'll be playing Krasto and Ponapa in the semi-finals. And still retain hope of winning their first ever Thailand Open. In front of the home crowd. That would be something very, very special indeed, I'm sure. This crowd would want to see that as well. Repeat what they did in 2020, at least get to the final. Jongkopan, Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai, the top seeds from Thailand, beat Li Yijing and Liu Shuomin of China 21-6, 22-20. It's taken them 42 minutes to do it. Well, the pattern continues in the last 4 matches, all straight games wins, all done in pretty quick time. And it's the last match of our live coverage today, quarterfinals day here at the HSBC